Angel Facts about hell. And I'm going to make this out of 3 videos, but it all happened the same day. So one day, me and my angel were going over some teachings. She would teach me about the universal laws. And I asked her, what is, describe hell to me. And she said, what is this hell you talking about? What is it? And I tried to explain to her. And we went on for hours of me trying to explain to her what hell is. And then I got an idea. How about if I show her my Bible? She touched my Bible in 1 second, and I got a big Bible. The name of it is the book. It's a blue book, and it's supposed to be the Bible in modern days language. She touched it and smirked. And she said, you humans have such a sense of humor. Y'all actually think God will burn his creation in this fiery pit, what y'all call hell? And I said, well, that's the way they always taught us. And she said, well, the closest thing to this so-called hell would have to be a restless soul that keep repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating the same life without rest. She say when they first get to heaven, they have a briefing of what they did wrong and what they need to work on. And we send them right back without rest. She say normally a soul who finished its journey, they get to have plenty and plenty of rest. Is according to how much trauma and drama they took on this journey here. Some take longer to heal than others. But she say normally the ones who get the most trauma, they get the most points towards eternal life. Like for instance, a president, they got an easy life. They got protection. Just about everything free and paid by the government. They got an easy life. They might get, let's say, 30 points towards eternal life. But the drug addict, the homeless man in the street, the wino, they might get 300 points because they live in a difficult journey. The easier the life, the less points you get. The harder the life, the more points you get. And normally when you see babies die at birth or somebody die at a young age, they almost about to the end of their journey to reach eternal life. So they take the most difficult life. So when we see a baby die at birth or at a young age, we looking at it as, oh, the baby didn't live the life. That baby is an old soul who probably been on this planet for millions and millions and millions of years. You know what I mean? But she explained when they get closer to eternal life would take a long time. And really eternal life is almost like God's status. You decide what you want to do every day. You decide whether you want to come back to earth or not. You may want to come back next year. or a million trillion years. It's up to you. You make your own decision because you have completed God's contract. See, when you go in front of God to sign a contract about life, it includes all your life, which accumulated to eternal life. You know what I mean? We just don't go in front of God with one life. We might have a million lives, but whatever the end of them lives is, you're going to reach eternal life. That's what it all amount to. When you step in front of God, you have enough life for you to accumulate eternal life. But now remember, some lives, just say for instance Ted Bundy, he might have lived this life 1,000 times. But if he can't change, God would take him out of the picture. He would have to go to the bottom level, the bottom level, and he will stay at the bottom level until they figure that he done changed. But God ain't gonna let him keep coming on this planet just taking people out. You get what I'm saying? Give him every chance. But if he can't complete that chance a certain amount of time, he's stuck at that level. You know what I mean? And it may take hundreds of years to rehabilitate him, but when they feel that he rehabilitated, then they'll give him an opportunity to come back and try again. So the words I speak is a conversation between me and my angel. Thank you very much, and God bless.